Edibles around here, though, listen, folks, we're not in California or Arizona or Colorado, so you gotta be careful, because the edibles here are made by your friends, and they are not weed scientists. They're just like, I wouldn't take 2 of those, Mike. Yeah, I just took 2 in front of you. What? What the fuck is gonna happen to me right now, Isaac? What is gonna happen to me, Isaac? Oh, I hope you're not doing anything for a week. Well, I'm not a panda, motherfucker, so yeah. Yeah, I got some shit to attend to in the next 7 days. I'm a personal care assistant. I have to bathe elderly people. I can't go in high, giggling, all of a sudden scrub it up, dub Mike's in the tub with Nana. That's not good. I remember the last time I took an edible, it turned out to be an 80,000 milligram hash scone. It was this big. I was like, this is good. I could smell it through the trunk of my friend's car. I could smell it through steel. And he's like, Mike, you're gonna be totally all right, Mike. And I'm like, so, me being a studious student, there it is, stupid, studious student, I split it. Gave it to my girlfriend at the time, didn't tell her what it is. You need a what's it called? A hypothesis. What's it called? Guinea pig. So I gave her that. Don't worry, she used to love weed. And so we plop them. We plop these hash scones that did not taste like a scone. They should have just called it hashes. And we sat down, we were like, what can we do? How can we chill into this edible, dude? How can we chill into it? So we decided to sit down and watch, a very uplifting movie. We decided to sit down and watch Agent Cody Banks. Any Frankie Muniz fans in here, huh? It's an excellent movie, $3.99 on Amazon. He's on his electric skateboard, and he's got Beanie Baby grenades. It's a fucking trip. It's a trip, man. So 45 minutes into this Disney movie, I realized that I was having a stroke. I was stroking out to Agent Cody Banks. And there's a point in Agent Cody Banks, and I got my head down like I'm fucking, I'm being interrogated by God or something, I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. My girlfriend's like, she's not even making words anymore. I'm like, are you speaking in tongues? Where is Jesus in this room right now? And there's this point in Agent Cody Banks where Agent Cody Banks, this is the climax of the movie, he picks up this ice cube that has like atoms in it that eat through steel, and he flings it into a bad guy's mouth, and the bad guy, it goes in his throat, and he goes, huh, huh. At which point I start going, huh, huh. I'm throwing up now. I'm throwing up to this fucking Disney movie. So I run out of the living room, abandoning my girlfriend like a real man. Run out of the living room, completely abandoning her. And I'm in the bathroom like watching my face change colors. And I hear her screaming, you left me at the scariest part! You left me at the scariest part! And then my mom came out of her room and she's like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, holy shit, I'm so high, I forgot I live with my mom. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be real careful or you can't watch Malcolm in the Middle anymore. I did mushrooms with my dad when I was 16. He's a great father. I did shrooms. We shroomed out together. He came home. He's like, Mike, I got my disability check. What should we do with this? And I was like, let's boom, pop, pop. So he bought a 1/4 ounce of mushrooms, and we split it. Now, for those of you that have dabbled in fungi, an 1/8 is not the recommended dose when you're taking it with your elder for the first time. Within an hour, my dad's beard had become his face. I was like, my dad's a Wookiee, and he's like, what? And I'm like, oh. 2 hours into the mushroom trip, my dad was sobbing to the World Series of Poker. The tamest thing ESPN airs, my dad was sobbing into his hands, snotting into his hands. And he looks up at me and he's like, oh God, Mike, I should have been a better dad to your sister. And I was like, what the fuck do you see on the screen right now? Is Sarah in the television right now? So I'm not used to my dad, having any emotion. So naturally, I start throwing up in the living room. You know what I mean? This is the second story in a row. I'm a weak boy. So I run up into the bathroom. I run up and it's fun, and it's spinning. And I go to the toilet and I puke a little bit into it. And here's the thing, sir, when you do mushrooms, which you totally should, because they're not dangerous at all, you throw up everything you see will grow and shrink. So I threw up a little bit into the toilet, but my hallucinating Grateful Dead eyes were like, oh God, Mike, you're overflowing the toilet with vomit. And then my brain was like, there's only one way to fix this, Mike. You gotta put both your hands in there and plunge that shit down. I'm plunging into the fucking toilet. Yeah, I'm saving the family shitter. And then my mom came in and she's like, what the fuck is going on in here? And I was like, Mom, I'm sick, but Dad's on drugs.